It has been claimed by several individuals that Saddam Hussein smuggled his weapons of mass destruction out to Syria before the U.S. invaded Iraq. Now, one report suggests these WMDs might have been put in the hands of Hezbollah in order to strike Israel. Here now, host of the Big Story Weekend Edition, Julie Banderas. So what do we know?
All right, John, well, this just adds to the what-ifs. I mean, scary what-ifs. You know, what if Hezbollah had chemical weapons? While it's, of course, purely speculative right now, it is a definite possibility, and so is the possibility of Israeli troops carrying out ground invasions into Lebanon. We've been watching them massing up and lining up along the Lebanon border today. But if they do go in, the worry is what awaits them on the other side. Now, you may remember yesterday, Al Jazeera Television airing an interview with Hassan Nasrallah. He's the leader of Hezbollah, and he warns we have a number of surprises up our sleeves. What's he talking about? What does that mean? Well, John, there's widespread concern that could mean weapons of mass destruction. So here's what we do know, okay? Let's try to separate fact from fiction here. Syria does have chemical weapons. 6 months ago, in fact, former Iraqi General George Zada told Fox that Saddam Hussein had his WMD program flowed out of Iraq and then into Syria before we invaded Iraq. General Zada also says it was flown out on a series of 747 flights. Civilian aircrafts were used. The seats were taken out, replaced with chemical weapons. That means the documentation, the test equipment, the production equipment, everything and anything that had to do with Saddam Hussein's WMD program was flown to Syria. And we also know this. As you know, Iran, it funds Hezbollah, giving them over $100 million a year. Iran wants nuclear weapons. Iran supports Syria. Some experts say if Hezbollah has any WMDs and uses them, that they'll probably trace back to Iraq, possibly, and keep Syria's hands clean of this.
Yeah,
could you imagine that possibility?
Yeah, well, Syria's hands wouldn't be clean, but sure, it's a possibility, especially if that stuff was taken out of Iraq and into Syria. Yep. Julie Banderas, thank you very much.